Hi everyone, welcome back. So today we will learn about one of the core data type of JavaScript, that is strings and their commonly used methods. So first of all, let's say what are the JavaScript strings. Strings are sequence of characters that are used to represent the text. So as we know, there are couple of data types in every language. So in JavaScript, like whenever we wanted to represent any numbers, so we use usually the number data type. But in order to represent the text or the sequence of characters, we should use string data type. So in order to create the strings in JavaScript, we can create the strings with single quotes, double quotes, or backticks. So backticks are also known as template literals. So as you can see on the screen, we can create string uh, with certain variable. Let's say I have one superhero variable and its value is Iron Man. So we can create the string like this with the single quotes, as well as we can create this string with double quotes as well. As so in this case, let's say villain equal to Thanos, represented using the double quotes. So it is another way of creating the JavaScript string. Also we can create the strings with template literals. So this is the syntax of template literal strings. So this backtick character are like present on the keyboard below the escape key. So let's go on the editor and see how we can create the strings and we can use them. So as we discussed earlier, we can create JavaScript strings with three ways. Okay, so first way is creating JavaScript strings with single quotes. Okay, single quotes. So let's say I have one variable which is holding the value of superhero and it has a value of Iron Man. So in order to console this, we will write one console statement here and see the value of Iron Man superhero. Superhero. So we should be able to see the Iron Man value here. Okay, next, the second way of creating JavaScript string is with the help of double quotes. Let's say superhero 1 is now Thor. So when I try to console this variable, 2 will be superhero 1. 0 1. So we will get the superhero 2 as Thor. And the third way of creating string is with the help of template literals. Let's say villain is equals to Thanos. So console.log villain. So we will be able to see the value of villain. Okay, so with the help of backticks, we can create some more interesting combinations. So let's template literals, we can add any combination of in single quotes or double quotes. So let's say for example, I have Thor. So as well as we can have one more feasibility here. We can use the variables in the template literals. Let's say superhero 1, and let's say I have superhero 2 as well. Hero 2 who is Loki, and superhero 2 superhero 2 are as guardians. So when I try to print as guardians, we'll get Iron Man, sorry, superhero 1. It should be superhero 1. So Thor and Loki are the Asgardians, as well as we can put any combination of single quotes or double quotes here. Let's say I wanted to put double quotes here. It won't give any compilation error, or we can use single quotes as well. So these are the ways with which we can create the JavaScript strings. Now let us see what are the common string methods that we can use to manipulate the strings. Okay, so first of all we will see length property. So basically length property gives us the total number of characters that are present in the string. Again, there are two most commonly used methods, that is to uppercase and to lowercase. So these two methods will help us to convert the string into either uppercase or lowercase as per the scenario. Okay, then we have includes method, which will check whether if a string is containing a specific substring or set of characters or not. Slice method is used to extract the certain portion of a string, or let's say if you want to trim the string, sorry, if you want to extract some specific set of characters from the existing string, then we can use the slice method. So let's go and see these methods on the editor. First of all, the length property. Let's say I have one variable which is same as previous, superhero, and this time we have Spider-Man. So let's say if we want to see the number of characters which are there in the superhero string, we can use the length property. So we can do console.log. We can say the superhero. So superhero has superhero dot length, and so we can see it is the JavaScript intelligence is indicating us the possible methods or properties that are available. So we are using the length property. So the superhero has these many characters in it. Okay, so when we save and go over to the browser console, we can see the Spider-Man has 10 characters in it. So there are 10 characters in the Spider-Man, that is superhero string. The next the next two methods that we can learn is to uppercase and to lowercase. Let's say there is some secret message sent from the Avengers team, that is save the world. Okay, so as you can see, I have intentionally put some characters in some capital and some in some small letters. So let's say we wanted to convert whole string into the uppercase, so we can do console.log, and we can convert the secret message into uppercase. So we can see it is converted into the totally uppercase format. Okay, convert this secret message into totally lowercase, so we can go ahead and add secret message dot to lowercase. So our secret message will be converted into totally all lowercase characters. So these are the two methods for converting our string into uppercase and lowercase. So let's say there is one more string called villain. villain, and it is Thor, sorry, it is Thanos and Loki. Okay, so we wanted to check whether villain string contains Thanos or not. So we can directly go and check console.log villain, that is villains variable contains Loki. So we can do villain dot includes. So we need to just take care of that. We whatever string that we wanted to check, we need to put it in same format. So we will go ahead and see Loki here. So yeah, so if you can see the console, like the our console log says that Thanos and Loki contains Loki as a villain. So Loki string is present into the villain variable. So like this we can use the includes method. Slice. So basically when we wanted to extract some portion of string, then we can make use of slice method. Let's say I have a string called Iron Man and it is Tony Stark is Iron Man. Okay, so I wanted to let's say I wanted to extract the portion of Tony Stark from the Iron Man string. Then we can do this with the help of slice method. So what we need to do is go ahead and let's say console.log Iron Man dot slice. So first of all we need to give the starting index and the ending index till what we need to extract the string. So as we know the index starts with 0, so 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 10. So from 0 to 10 character I need to take the slice of the current string. So I'll put 0 as the starting index and 10 as the ending index. So we can see we can extract Tony Stark from the Iron Man string. Similar to this we have one more method called substring. So substring as well does the same job. Let's say let Captain America goes to Steve Rogers. Then let's say I wanted to remove the substring Steve, then we can do with the help of substring method. So let's say console.log Captain America dot substring. So this method usually, so as you can see this method takes starting number and ending number. Okay, so let's say I'm giving 0 to 0 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, so 0 to 5. So ideally it should give the output of Steve, as you can see in the browser console. Now let's see what replace and replace all method does for the JavaScript string. Let's say I have a string called, let's say sample string, which contains one string like I love JavaScript learning strings in JavaScript is fun. Now let's say I wanted to replace JavaScript with JS, then we can make use of a replace string. So console.log sample string dot replace. So what does this method accept is, first of all, it accepts the first parameter as like first argument as the value that we wanted to replace, and the value with which we wanted to replace the current value. So I wanted to replace JavaScript with JS, so I'll put JS in second argument. And when we see console, so I love JS, learning strings in JavaScript is fun. So what a replace string does is it return, like it find the first occurrence of the string that we want to replace, and it replaces with. But let's say in any case, let's say we wanted to replace all the occurrences of the current word, so we can make use of console.log. Then we can make use of replace all method. So sample string dot replace all. So JavaScript with JS. So now we can see that the string JavaScript is replaced with JS. Okay, so next method is split method. Let's say I have one string called learn JS. So it has a string called JavaScript is awesome. Okay, so I wanted to split string with the help of space as a delimiter. So we can take like we can use split method. So learn console.log learn JS dot split with the help of space. So as you can see, the split method returns one array with the help of the values with which we have split our string. Next method is trim. Okay, so trim method is usually used to remove the unwanted spaces at the start, from the start and end. Sample string 2 and it has some empty characters at start and end. So Thor. Now let's say I wanted to remove the white spaces. So just suppose if I without trimming, if I print the sample string 2, then it will be printed its uh, with its empty spaces. But if I do sample string is 2 dot trim, then it will remove the two spaces. So the concat method is used to join two strings. Let's say I have a string 1 which is iron, and string 2 man. So if I wanted to join these two strings, I can write console.log string 1 dot concat string 2. So we can see Iron Man as one string, and method are start with and ends with. So let's say if I wanted to check if any particular string is ending with some specific character or substring, then we can use this method. Let's say I have a string 3 which is called Avengers Endgame. So let's say I wanted to see whether string 3 is starting with string 3 is starting with Avengers. So I'll put this So yes, it says true, and if I put anything, it will return false. Similarly, if I wanted to check whether that string ends with end game, then string 3 dot ends with true. So these are the some methods of string that we can commonly use. So far we have seen what are the JavaScript strings and their commonly used methods. So thanks for watching, and if you like this video, please subscribe and let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thank you.